Hello, everyone. This is Coraline from Natural V. It's your favorite. Today, I'm going to do a snack, and this snack is called kale chips. I love kale chips. I'm going to do two types. I'm going to show you this is the dinosaur kale, and this one is the curly kale. The thing about the curly kale, it's a tad bit bitter. However, the dinosaur kale is supposed to be kind of nutty. So I have not tried this type before, but I have tried the curly kale and I love the curly kale. But I just said, let me experiment with this. Both of the kales have been clean, washed, and dried because I want to kind of, speed up the process some. Um, One thing I want you to know about kale. Kale provides vitamin C, K, and A. It lowers your cholesterol. It has an anti-cancer compound in it. It also is an antioxidant, and it also help weight loss because it has fiber in it. I know a lot of times people like, how do you get your fiber and how do you get your protein and stuff like that. That's what they ask me being a vegan. Well, a lot of times they don't understand that, vegetables has proteins in it. Also, it will support your eye health. All right. So these are the ingredients that I'm going to use. I'm going to use truffle oil. All right. And the reason I'm using that is because I love the flavor. Now, you can use avocado oil, you can use olive oil, whichever one. Also, I'm going to use a little bit of smoked paprika, a little bit of salt, and some nutritional yeast. All right. So, and I also, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in my dehydrator. So I have my tray already ready to, once I finish that, I will put it in on the tray and then start the next batch. All right. So let's get started. I'm just going to use a tablespoon of oil. You don't want to use too much. Okay. With some salt. And you can, be the judge. And, you can start out with a little bit, but, and then if you need to add more, you can add more. And I love the nutritional yeast. It's so good. So I'll go heavy on that. That's awesome. And just a tad bit of, yeah, smoked paprika. All right, so I got gloves on. You can do it without gloves or whatever, but I just wanted to. And I'm just going to massage it. And so that's what I'm doing. And I'll let you see. Because I did do one experiment on one, and I had put a little bit, you know, too much oil in it. And so it was, when it finished, I mean, it was good. But the thing is, it was kind of greasy like, okay. So this one, I don't want it to be really greasy. It's looking pretty. And like I said, you want to taste it and make sure you got enough salt on it. And like if you can't have a lot of salt, that's why I use nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is another substitute for salt. But the kind of salt I use is uh, the Redmond salt, pink salt. Or you can use Celtic sea salt. That's another good salt. You don't want to use the that salt that we was great raised up on the iodine. Nope, you don't want to use that one. Looks pretty good. And like I said, I'm thinking this will probably take about 2 trays, and I already got my trays already prepared. All right, so it looks good. So I'm going to take a little piece and see, do I need to add any more salt? Just a tad bit more. That is good though. And just to make note, and I'm going to add a little bit more of this, that when you dehydrate, the salt will intensify. So yeah, a little bit more flavor. But that is good. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't want to stand here and eat it. I could. Okay. Okay, I'm going to taste another little piece here and just see what it tastes like. Good. A little bit more flavor. And like I said, each time, you add seasoning, make sure you taste it because once it's dehydrated, you know, you can't go back. Well, you could dip it with something, but I just want to make sure. And if I need any more salt, then I can. Just, I'm gonna try a little bit more, and I really believe this will do it. Now the kale, because the curly kale is, really big, and you might have to be a little generous on that one. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm just laying it on top of each other, and it will be fine. Because what I normally do, I normally turn it around, you know, move it around some. Now, you can do this in the oven, and when they do it in the oven, they lay them out flat. But since it's going into and these trays are small, so all right, okay. So this looks good to have that many. All right, so I'm putting it right here. I lowered it a little bit. Okay, I have the other tray already. And there's another way too. You can make a cashew sauce, but I like cashews. They just have, too many. Um, I just want to do something quick and just, something nice and refreshing. And not that the cashew cream would not be good. It's your preference. Okay, so we're going to put that there and put this. And I always give it a little space. And I put it in there. Okay. Let me just bring it down just a tad bit more. Yeah, there we go. All right, now here we go. We're doing this one. Now I might need to add a little bit more oil in this one than I did the other one because I'm just about a teaspoon and a tablespoon and a half. Okay, that's good. Let me just put the top on this. Okay, like I said, we're going to add a generous amount of salt for this one because this one is kind of bulky, right? Here we go. And paprika. I love the smoke flavor of the paprika. It's just so good. All right, so here I go. This one will probably take a little bit longer than that one to massage because like I said, this is curly and it's bigger. But like I said, it's very easy and it's a good snack. So, like I said, I don't eat potato chips but I I teach people don't deny yourself. Find something more healthy to replace that, that dessert or, potato chips or snack, whatever, something more healthy. Because I just keep saying that let food be your medicine, you know. And like I said, this provides vitamin C and K and, and A, and it's a powerful antioxidant, lowers your cholesterol if you have high cholesterol. And in Norfolk, like I said, I'm from Norfolk, Virginia, and we just ate mostly collard greens. Nobody knew. We knew about kale, but we just didn't eat kale that much. It was collard greens and cabbage and that sort of stuff. And I remember doing a seminar there at a church, my home church, and I carried 9 dishes for them to try, and one was a kale salad. And I'm gonna tell you, they were like, kale salad. They was, like I said, they're so used to collard greens and that kind of stuff, and raw kale salad. Let me tell you something. I didn't bring one dish back. I carried 9, didn't bring any leftovers back. They ate it and they said it was delicious. So, I just, I just, because I was raised in Norfolk and I know, their taste buds and stuff like that. So I said, okay, I got to do something that's, that would be pliable to them, to their taste buds. And they really liked it. Okay, so this is one that I have. Okay, it looks pretty good, but let me just taste it because, like I said, this one is a little bit bigger than the other one. A little bit more salt, and I think I'm gonna have to add a little bit more oil to this one. Yeah, we're gonna take another. There we go. Yeah, just. And like I said, you can go, really be very generous on your seasoning because you're taking a raw food and turning it into a good snack. So, yeah, I'm glad I did add some more oil to this one because this one looked a little bit more drier than the other one. And I think it's because, of, like I said, it was curly and a little bit more tougher than the other one. Looks like it's getting there. I'm gonna tell you something. You know, you have a big pan or big pot of kale. Next thing you know, it just, you know, when you start massaging it, I'm just gonna show you. Look, that's a little bit. It's shrunk down. Okay, here we go. Let's taste this. Hopefully, I added enough. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me massage it a little bit more. Okay, let's taste this little piece here. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this. Mm. Oh my goodness! You know what? I'm gonna add some more of this paprika. Ooh, it tastes, yes. Like I said, I love that flavor. And it smells so good. You can smell the smoked paprika. Okay, I think we got it. Like I said, it shrunk down. Okay, here we go. Last taste. Mmm, good, good. Yeah, so when you do this, make sure you taste it from time to time. All right. Okay. Mmm, look at that. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I could just eat this right here. I could just eat it. Okay, that should be okay for that one. Oh, it just looks so good. Can you see that? Oh my gracious, look at that. I'm gonna put this one at the very bottom, and then the other one I'm gonna fit right in between there. I figured it would take about 4 trays. This dehydrator has 6 trays. I used to have one that was bigger, and but my husband, he said it was really noisy. So he said, I'm gonna buy you a one that's quiet. And so this one I got, and I love it. I use it all the time. I just like my, you know, the reason I dehydrate a lot of things because the nutrients stay alive. And I like the nutrients, the enzymes. I like all of that because you know when you cook stuff, you kind of cook all the nutrients down. All right, so here we go. We're gonna put that one in here. I'm gonna put it on this right here. Good. All of them fit in there and they have space in between them. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take these gloves off. I'm going to put the top on. All right. And I'm going to put this on 120 for about 4 hours. Okay, so right now it says 10 hours. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to decrease it down to 4 hours. Okay, and then the temperature, right now the temperature is 158 Fahrenheit, and I'm going to drop that down to one 122. Okay, because mine's doesn't go right down to 120. So I'm gonna let that, and I'm gonna be going back and tasting in 4 hours. I'll see if it has that chip. If not, then I'll just let it dehydrate for another couple of hours. Okay, we're back. The final results of the kale chips. All right, this one is the dinosaur one. And I want you to look at that. All right, okay. And this one is the curly kale. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to taste them. Let's do the dinosaur one first. You hear that? Mmm. Oh, that's delicious. Wow. The seasoning is just right. And it has that nutty texture, nutty taste, and crispy texture. All right. So now we're going to try the curly kale. Here goes. Mmm. You hear that? Oh, that's delicious as well. Well, both of them win. So try it. You will enjoy it. And like I said, I'm gonna try not to eat the whole bag, you know. But I put them in a plastic bag with those gels to keep them nice and still fresh. All right. Thank you again. Like I said, we're going to come up with some more recipes, but at least do this kale one. You will love it. All right. Thanks again. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like and hit the notification bell so that when I post them, more videos, you can receive them. All right. Have a great day and God bless. Bye bye.